I'm reading. It says.
There's no one here.
We're gonna.
It says 0.
So the way YouTube works is that it keeps the video on after you're not live, and so people can watch it later. Is what they do.
That's nice.
Yeah. What's going on, you guys? We're just hanging out. It's our Friday night. It's our Friday night hangout. This is today's daily video. What did I do yesterday? I can't even remember.
Did the extended cut.
Oh, I did the extended cut.
I just got the notification.
From the Mojave.
So I just got the notification now. There was a time delay.
Well, it's because they send the horses out as soon as you go live, and the horses gallop across the land and tell people, hey, they're live. And then once they...
Hey, Ofer, what's up,
What's going on, you guys? Mason, what's going on?
Hey, Sierra Man, what's up?
Sierra Man, good to see you.
Mason, man.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to getting back out to the Ozarks.
No kidding.
For sure.
Yeah. The Ozarks are magical. Really great place to go. Really feels like a different type of terrain than we're used to out here in the West Coast. It was really fun to do that. So yesterday we did the extended cut for the Mojave Road cleanup. That was fantastic.
Yeah, go watch that. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, go watch
that.
Mike
Johnston.
What's going on, Mike? Go watch that. We got our nails dirty, and we did some good work, and it was a great collaboration. We're going to be doing more of that stuff with the National Park Service. We're going to do another cleanup out that way in November. If y'all want to go and hang out, I'll be there. I would love for you to come and hang out. That would be fun.
Rodrigo, man, what's up?
Rodrigo, hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Oprah was there, and we did have fun. We did indeed. It was a great time, and we did some good. So that was really cool. There's 75 Overland Bound members out there packing up about 80 bags of garbage, over 10 tires. So a lot of good work, and we're going to do more of that work, not only in the Mojave National Preserve, but also across the nation.
Yes.
You guys are awesome. You guys put boots on the ground. You clean stuff up.
This was just putting the groundwork down, especially with Kent.
Yep.
With the different land use agencies. You're drinking coffee. He's crazy. It is 6 p.m., sir. 6 p.m.
Mount Whitney. This is my Lone Pine coffee cup.
Yeah.
Very
Seth,
fond
what
memories.
have we been up to today? I'll tell you what. We've been shipping. And I've been in the inbox. I found a chunk of emails that were not filled. Anyways, long story short, I've been in the inbox all day. Shoot me an email, and I am like literally on my phone and on my computer.
But don't shoot her an email unless you need help.
Oh, that's
because she's trying to catch up. So don't just go shooting emails. So there's we love to be out on the trail when we can. There'll be more of that stuff at this channel, on a daily basis once we're able to go out there and hit the trails to share our experiences with you guys. But there's a lot of office work that does happen. And so today was that kind of day. We were shipping and we were taking care of our members.
You just got busted again for missing the ham net.
I need to go again.
Yep.
Yep.
On it. We've lost track of time here.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. I do need to go again, for sure. Would love to join. In fact, Brian tonight helped me configure my APRS on the new Kenwood that I put in there. I had it set up, and then I messed it up, and then he helped me to set it up again. So, like the radio, thanks, Brian, for helping me out with that. We need to get out there again. So, so app update. I said I would do an app update. I mentioned that on the Instagram and here. The app is going great. It's nothing but good news. We are on schedule for a 1.0 release within the next few weeks. So that is really, really cool. The engineers, developers have been working their butt off. And I am going to, the first half of next week, do a detailed video on some of the member features around the member map and rally point, so you guys can see how those are working, and that will be the last step to tie it all together. Yeah, so it is looking good. Now, we are currently building a new release. So if you guys are in the beta program, on the forums, in the support forum, you'll see an alpha thread for the app. I'm going to post links up there later on tonight for you guys to download the latest build. Now, Apple takes a couple of days before you guys, because they have to approve it. So all y'all with Android, you can have the latest version of the app right away. If you're on iOS, it's going to take a couple of days, so maybe tomorrow or the next day before you get your notification. But I'll put the links in the forum, and you guys can check it out.
This is for Terry.
And if you guys have any specific question, I'm going to put the dog in the house.
No,
do you guys remember? I get very distracted.
Ralph just asked this.
I get
hi, Terry. Jon Snow says hi.
I get very distracted easily. If you guys have questions about the app, I will answer them tonight. Any questions you have, I will answer them. So just in the chat, ask me a question and I'll answer.
Rob, what's up?
Jay Moore, good.
Hi.
Glad you got your thing.
Jon Snow says hi to Kat. Hi, Rob. Hello, Rob. How are you?
Hey, slow Rob. What's up?
What's going on? We missed you guys. How's thinking of you? I've been thinking of Cece actually. Rob, send her our best. I know she's front lines. Yeah.
Regarding the East Coast, as soon as possible, but we live on the West Coast.
Aries, Styrene, I just made the appointment today. He's getting a haircut next week.
This is not a dog channel. You guys, please save me. Ask me a question about a truck.
Nat Man, hey. Thanks for stopping by just to say hi real quick, Nat Man. We really appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Definitely.
So for you throngs of people who are admiring my T-shirt, if you guys have the T-shirt that is faded over here in the corner, those are now collector's items, by the way. I was just informed, because we don't have those anymore. Now it's just the solid logo. Back in 2010, those faded logos were our very first T-shirt. But before y'all go running to our store to buy a T-shirt like this, go and read our founding principles. Because whenever you see this logo or you see the name Overland Bound, that's what it stands for, our founding principles. So go to the website, read our founding principles before you go out and buy your fancy stuff.
Okay. Utah Root Beer, how do I clear mail notifications on Android app? It says I always have 2. That would be a good one. Where should they email? Yeah,
what I would say is to wait until I put up the new thread tonight and post the issue in there, but also download the latest version and see if you still have the issue. If you do, then we'll take care of it for you. We are very much in an alpha testing phase right now, so those types of things are awesome. Those are perfect for us to get.
And Rob says go to the store and get a beanie. If you go to the store and you look at the beanies,
store.overlandbound.com,
you will see that we have a model, and that model is Rob. He was really hard to work with. He was a diva.
Utah Root Beer, good. Thank you very much.
Okay. Got my emblem today. Antonio, thank you.
Awesome.
Glad to
very good.
God, so glad. Thank you.
Oh, you, sir, you're wearing your faded logo shirt. It's a collector.
It's a collector's item.
Yep. You know what was funny, though? It's cool, Rob. It's cool. We'll just have to get back in the shipping room for a little while. It's cool. Yeah. Anyway, so the faded logo was great for a while, and then we started getting a bunch of
we get emails.
They'd be like, "Hey, my shirt's broke.
Your shirt.
It's faded.
It's faded. It's screen printed wrong because it wasn't 2015 anymore."
So anyway.
Mason's on. Hey, Mason North.
What's going on?
Mason Barry and Mason North.
What's going on? Okay. Okay, William, good. I like these questions.
We'll check in with you soon. Please come back, Natman.
I like these questions. What is the perfect lift?
Have a good one.
Take a look at the stance of my rig. I love my lift and 35s. I think it's a great combination. The tires aren't too large. It's not creating suspension geometry issues. There's just a couple of offset caster bushings in there, and you're good to go. So I love the 2.5-inch lift with the 35-inch tires. Look at my stance. See if you like it. You can go bigger and you can go higher, but you're getting into more expense to do it right, for sure. And, you know, more tires, more weight. So just very carefully consider if you want to go larger. If you're just going to go out there and you're going to go rock crawling and you want to go over the biggest rocks possible, then you're going to need more lift than I got. But mine takes me everywhere I want to go, and I really like that combination. I will tell you that we have all kinds of different heights among our member group, and so if you ask that question over on our forums, boy, you're gonna be like throwing I don't know what you call it. How do you say, you know, when you start a conversation and it just goes boom? What do the kids say these days?
Throwing fuel on the fire?
You're gonna throw fuel on the fire. Go over there and ask a question about the height question. But I like 2.5. Let's see. It's like the question: ground tent or rooftop tent? Go.
Yeah.
There you go. There's 45 minutes.
Hey, Jorge, how many camp nights do I need to become an OB member? You need none, because adventure is necessary.
Yep.
And if you are seeking adventure and you would like to have it be vehicle-dependent travel adventure, then our community and all of the tools we have been building for the past 5 years might be of help.
Yep.
So there's no prerequisite to join. It's just
and
have a need for adventure, and our community might work and fit and help you on that pursuit.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to put a period on your sentence, because you said that very well.
That's okay. Good.
It's a great time, before you get a rig and before you start doing things, it's a great time to talk to the community, become involved with the community, because before you go out there and spend a bunch of money on gear or what have you, ask the community, go and hang out at one of our rally points, go and see the rigs that are there, and start crafting your own type of adventure. Everybody has a different one. Some people are hardcore rock crawlers. Some people are hardcore national park designated campsite.
Thank you.
Campers.
Thank you for the good vibes, Mike.
Mike?
Appreciate those good vibes.
Thank you, Mike.
Ofer, getting in and out of the rig isn't as challenging as it's not bad. It's not bad, actually. It's because I'm tall, and so I'm able to just like
Overland pioneers.
My height. There's not much like lifting to get into the truck. I'm more just like gliding. It's one of the perks of being tall. It's true.
It's true.
Okay.
What other questions you guys got?
Woo! Overland pioneers. What's up, man?
How's it going?
How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, they're getting on you about the Hamnet. We should go live while you're on the Hamnet.
There's etiquette and protocol.
Oh. Okay, well, there you guys go.
You can go live on the YouTube, and I will participate in the Hamnet.
Okay.
That would work. Okay, next Friday. Oh, there isn't one next Friday. I will talk to Brian. He'll get me all squared away.
Okay.
I saw that there was a little bit of reschedule.
Overland Command, who is here often. Hey, Overland Command. Not joking now, are you going to do another segment on 4x4 with all-wheel drive, full-time, etc.?
That's a good one. You guys want me to cover, I think I got some questions about the difference between all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And we could certainly go into that for sure. Yeah. It's a good topic. All-wheel drive, high speed, heavy, high traction surfaces with a center differential, and that's why you have all-wheel drive. And strict four-wheel drive, especially in 4-low, not 4-high, is for off-road. You don't typically have the center differential, and it is for surfaces where you don't have as high a traction, so you're not damaging your drivetrain. But there's more to it than that. That's just off the top of my head.
Okay, we got.
Somebody asked, is the ham radio a must, or will CB do? Well, no communications device is useful if nobody else has it. So I will admit that I have a ham radio, a CB, and GMRS in my rig, and a cell phone, and a DeLorme InReach. So I'm a little bit ridiculous.
We're extra.
But
we go a little extra sometimes.
But ham radio is awesome compared to CB, and I'm not going to go too far into it, but with CB, you can either use the little mic thing, or you can stand on top of your rig and just say, hey, and it goes about as far.
All right. Eddie Coyote.
That's not quite true. I'm being a little bit punky.
I'm moving on. Okay. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I was being a punk.
Eddie Coyote, not to be nosy, but do you have other careers? Yes. I mean.
Oh, do we have other careers? Oh, yeah. Well, so we run Overland Bound full time, if that's what you're asking, and it's 12 to 14-hour days. We love it. We're lucky. We're fortunate.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that happens that is not on camera. We don't, the YouTube channel is to share information and inspiration, and that's why we have the YouTube channel. We're not on YouTube to be YouTube stars or to make a bunch of money on YouTube. That's not the jam. The jam is to educate and inspire and give people additional resources. And then those additional resources are what take probably 80% of Corey and I's time, whether it be the software development we're doing for the Overland community, whether it be the resources on the forums, Corey's constant outreach, Kent organizing with the National Park Service. The list goes on and on. Corey's doing a bunch of work with Tread Lightly to educate and spread the word about Leave No Trace. So there's just a lot that goes on. It's more than a full-time job, and YouTube is about this much of it. If that was the question.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's just a little bit about us.
Yeah.
They want me to run for president.
That makes sense.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
That does make sense.
I do not have a temperament cut for politics. You see these gray hairs? They would go like super gray real quick. Maybe go even more gray.
Dana, it's our pleasure. We're going to continue to do it. I've had some great topics. Some folks have been reaching out on the forums, and I'm Michael on the forums. And I've got some great topics. So if you guys have any specific ideas that you want us to hit, we'll do it.
T. Brown, Gazelle T4, 2 adults, 2 kids, no problem. No problem. That's a great family option. Popular
gear that we used to use and don't anymore. Rooftop tent.
Sorry. That question all the time.
It's true. We use a ground tent, or we sleep in the back of the rig. We just prefer it. That's us.
I think Overland Pioneers, will you be traveling to each OB region after all this? I mean, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I will eventually. We're going to be a little bit.
Our way east if the east happens.
We're going to be. We're going to be a little bit heads down with the app release over the next month. But we'll just be poking our head out about that time anyway. So the timing might work out, but yeah, we will be traveling. And I would like to do that long term, like for months and months, not just like a fast tour, but actually load up and just go around, all the states and the regions.
Oh, okay. Expedition US. What are some trails suitable for a sprinter 4x4 out west? Monument Valley.
Boy, Monument Valley is awesome. If you want to talk about some epic views all throughout Moab. Just be very careful and know the trail and do your research before you go. I wouldn't tell you to go to Spring Canyon Bottom, though it might be okay. However, Gemini Bridges, you could go out to Gemini Bridges, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and your Sprinter van would have no problem whatsoever getting out there.
And west, go. I mean,
Alabama Hills is fantastic, and there's a lot of movie history there, so that is a really fun place to go. Joshua Tree is great. You know, out here you could go out Highway 4 into the Sierra to Lake Alpine would be fantastic. You don't have to go on the rock crawling trails. You can go out there and spend an epic time on that lake. Lake Alpine is fantastic. So all those are really good places. And Forest Service roads. Just err on the side of caution and drive within the vehicle's limits. We like to say it doesn't matter what you drive, but it absolutely does matter where you drive the vehicle you have. So if you're in an Outback, you're not going to go in the same place that a fully built out Rubicon is going to go. You have to go where you're capable of going. But man, fantastic places to see out west.
Hey, Michael from Croatia. Hi.
Hi, Michael from Croatia. That's thank you for chiming in. Yeah, that's very far away. You might win.
Really quick, I'm going to knock out some questions here.
Great.
Mr. Overland Pioneers, go check out his YouTube. Will you be integrating with other map apps like Gaia? Probably not.
No, so we have a roadmap of things. One of the things we want to do is we want to make the interface, the GPX files, the use of AR and 3D very user-friendly, and we have a baseline saying, which is know before you go. We want it to be very accessible. We want you to be able to decide where you're going, look at that terrain in 3D, see the height, and know more information before you go. So the platform we're developing, and then it's synced across all platforms, web, so the platform we're developing is very robust. It'll take us a while to get there, but eventually we'll have a lot of those features and a lot of things that you guys will, I think, find very useful in your adventure travels.
Blackbeard ZC, the new Ford Ranger, thoughts? I'm looking into them. I don't know enough about them.
I can't really tell you about the Ford Rangers that we have here, but I've seen them built out in Australia because they've had them longer than the most recent re-release in the United States, and man, are they epic capable rigs. They're also fairly spendy, I believe, in Australia, but here in the United States, they're a little bit more attainable. But I think they're a good platform. But again, this is a great use of the community in the forums. Ask that question there because you have other Ford Ranger users. I personally don't have a lot of experience with them. Really like the Ford Raptor. I've driven the Ford Raptor a few times. Very capable, but also, in terms of that's a commitment. They're pretty expensive. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. They're pretty expensive.
It's a lot of truck.
Yeah, it's a lot of truck, and they're pretty expensive. Yeah.
Let's see. Everything's still in
Yep.
shutdown. Yep. For now. Just for now.
Yep.
Let's get through this.
Following the guidelines, and man, I can see the horizon.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jake Bell, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining up.
Right on. Welcome to the crew, man.
23038. I think I remember packing that. Mike wants to know if our campfire is that real charcoal or gas. Mike, what do you think?
What do you think?
Stirring the pot. I know what you're doing.
It's gas.
Which campsites do you recommend in the North Sierras? Your top 2 to 3. All of them.
Yeah. I really like a trail called Corral Hollow Trail, and I like the campsites along Slick Rock Trail and Lake Alpine. It's really our go-to. That's up Highway 4. If you look up Bear Valley Ski Resort, that'll get you in the area, and then you can do some research on motor vehicle use maps to find great trails. But Slick Rock Trail along Lake Alpine is absolutely fantastic. I love that location.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, I think they're the regular-sized legs, not the super tall ones. They're just the regular-sized legs on the Overland Bound Scottle.
Yeah, not super tall, regular.
Yeah. And what about a Jeep Gladiator for an overland rig? Yes.
Really, really, really capable.
And do check out what Blackbeard said.
Yeah.
Check out Trail Recon.
Yep.
His Gladiator's pretty baller.
Yep.
Yep.
Trail Recon. He Brad
did it up.
He built one up. Great. So great departure angle, great approach angle, and the breakover angle is good too.
Yep.
So it's capable. And really, like, you can't. Those are things you can't make up, right? Those stats you can't make up. So you know, you got to have them as a baseline. Wayne, hey, I want to take that question.
Yes.
So the ObiTalk app is being replaced by our next version of the app. The ObiTalk app is. Hey, Mike, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The ObiTalk app is going to be replaced when we release the Overland Bound 1 app. So please be patient. The new app is a lot better. It's also a ground-up platform rewrite. It's a completely new and improved software platform. So that will be coming up within the next couple weeks, and it will completely replace ObiTalk.
Let's see really quick. There is one.
Go over to the support forums, overlandbound.com/forums, and you can get the new app right now. It's just in beta, okay?
Tom wants to know any idea when the rear shelving unit is going to pick back up. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Me too. We talked
that
about
is
that
the
today.
first
thing we're
thing.
Gonna do.
That's the first thing we're going to do.
Yep.
As soon as we go beyond non-essential travel, I'll be picking that up with Parnell, and he and I will finish that thing. So it's one of the first things we're going to do. Are we going to join Aaron Brown in East? Would love to do that. We don't know yet. And best app for finding trails, I'm going to say Overland Bound 1.
Yes.
When it's released.
But also, yeah.
But there's others as well.
Yeah. I mean, I have the most fun just using Google Earth. It is fascinating what you can find. Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right. I mean, yeah, I'm going to talk about it.
That's what we're building.
But, Antonio, let me tell you, the amount of work and effort that goes into software development, I will not get on my soapbox, but that's why. That's why it's so shameless and just like unapologetic, is it's like, yeah, we bled out our eyeballs. but it's nearing completion.
Yeah. DJ, thank you for watching, DJ.
Yeah.
I like these lives because, first of all, you guys are always usually mellow, and the conversation's great, and I want you, like, it feels like we're just hanging out. Like, you know, we always see Rodrigo. What's up? Ofer, we always see you. Overland Pioneers. What's up?
We've been babbling for half an hour.
And now, I'm just calling people by their YouTube name, but Expedition US. We appreciate you guys helping us all through this difficult time. We are all jonesing for the day we can get back out on the trails. Thank you. You're welcome.
Our pleasure.
You're welcome. We will have to hit a trail soon. We have to go back to the Grand Canyon with you guys. Yes. All right, finally catching you guys. Cameron, we're finally catching you. Think about it. I know you are. Ofer, we're good. I just placed my order. We're having pizza tonight.
We're gonna bake pizza on the fire.
Yeah.
Oh man, Spring Canyon would be an awesome meetup. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Reach out to me on the forums. Maybe we can make that happen.
Michael Roberts keeps saying the same comment over and over again.
I wonder if it's a script or a bot.
There's no H on the end of height. It's not like width, length, or depth. Height ends with a T sound, not a TH sound.
There you go.
Thank you, Michael Roberts.
If you've seen my other videos, you understand I don't care. But thank you for the comment. I'm not trying to downplay your comment at all. Thank you.
Did you have a typo someplace?
No, I have no idea.
I think you probably did.
Probably.
Do
you have any other children besides Michael?
Oh, Brad.
I'm a big.
Oh, Brett. I married into two and
wonderful little cherubs.
Little cherubs.
Little cherubs.
Little nuggets.
Always perfect.
Perfection.
In fact, I think our boy and our girl are in the house cleaning without being asked together.
I'm sure. And they're getting along?
Getting along. All right, you guys. Shall we wrap this up?
80 degrees down there.
Glad to answer any questions, any last-minute questions that you guys have.
What happened to the head shaving video? Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh.
We showed, we had the very beginning of Corey clipping my hair in one of our videos. It was just her going, bzzz, and that was it. And then we...
Terrible.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Look at this.
Terrible.
Look at this. It's great. It's not my face.
Yes. The kids, that is.
Yeah.
They're giving us. How much did you pay them?
Of course, yeah, they're teenagers.
Oh.
All right, you guys. Are we done? Are we it? Is that it?
No. Is our topic this evening or just answering questions?
We're just answering questions, and then I wanted to answer any questions that came up about the app that we have coming out. And we've been answering a few questions about the app.
Oh, Cameron's got a good one.
Okay.
If you couldn't get a Cruiser 80 and we're starting over, now what would you get?
I need more parameters. What am I going to use it for?
What do you need, a budget?
I need a budget, what am I going to use?
Let's throw budget out the window.
Either an LMTV or a Unimog.
Didn't have to ask him twice.
Because here's why. Because I want to slow roll for months through the United States and visit with members in all Overland Bound regions. And the 80 is fantastic, but if you're doing long-term, long-duration, that was over-redundant twice.
That's okay.
Off-road travels. The 80, you're unloading, and it looks like a yard sale every day. It's small.
Yeah.
So I get something a little bit larger.
Yeah. Okay, now Cameron put parameters on it.
Okay.
15,000.
Yes.
50,000.
Europe, yes.
$15,000.
15?
Yeah.
Maybe a old Toyota SR5 with a 22R engine.
Look at you.
Little putt-putt. And I'd be so efficient. I would just little thing.
William, what would you like the next video to be about? Let us know.
Yeah, William, what would you like to know about? We talked about doing all-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive. I am glad to cover multiple topics.
Yeah, especially thank you for watching them, by the way, William. It is very much appreciated. Thoughts on 5th Gen 4Runner?
I don't have enough experience with the 5th Gen 4Runner. 4Runners are a great platform.
Yeah. Where's home base for you guys? We're in the San Francisco Bay Area.
That is correct.
Yes. KM3.
More beginning videos. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. I'll do a few basics next week, like getting started and stuff like that. We'll do a few of those. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Thank you very much for hanging out. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope you get some downtime this weekend, and we will.
That's right.
We'll talk to you soon. All right.
Tina.
Bye, you guys.
Tina, look out for his twin brother in Sausalito.
My brother lives in Sausalito.
Tina, I remember this. I expect his brother to be like, yeah, this person came up to me.
Bye, you guys. Good night.
Okay.